Hello lads, and this is kind of a new video-ish that I'm working on. There wasn't actually an intro, or a real intro written for this part, so there is this improv one that I have going, and that's because this was originally a part of my anime awards, which you can go check out in the description, pinned comment, card. You can go check that video out. It's much longer than this one. But that is for my opinions on all the best anime that came out in spring 2024. This video, however, is your guys' opinions, and in a few seconds we're going to get into the actual scripted part where I define all the rules that are going to be going forward here. But, like I said before, this didn't technically have an intro, so here's this made up one. Alright, now to the rest of it. And if you want more of an explanation, wait for the end. Audience Choice Awards. Okay, let me just say this before we get into your votes. This was easily the biggest poll I've ever hosted, with it being just shy of 100 votes. I love seeing all your different opinions, guys, and let me tell you, there were some real close calls here. Along with the previously mentioned categories, we of course have the audience choice exclusive brackets like Best Boy, Girl, and Protagonist. But this season, as well as seasons moving forward, I've added 2 new brackets for you guys to exclusively vote on: Best Comedy and Best Drama. So now it's time to expose how truly trash my tastes are when compared to yours. Best Boy. There were a lot of badass characters this season, though that's probably because this bracket was filled to the brim with windbreaker characters.
Can you blame them though? That shit was fire.
Fair enough. But usually whenever I think of Best Boy, my mind wanders to the romance and slice of life cast. But seeing as quality boy material was in short supply this season for those genres, I ended up going with a pretty basic choice.
You? Basic choice? Never that.
Hey, I can have my spicy takes.
And they're usually garbage and mediocre.
Just like Fairy Tail.
You see what I'm not gonna have this conversation again. I watch Vinland Saga, whatever. I'm just gonna read the winner before you make a fool of yourself.
Yeah, it's too late for that, buddy. The internet already knows how much of a clown I am.
And the audience choice for Best Boy is Kazuma Satoa from Konosuba. Wow. I actually didn't finish Konosuba, guys. I gotta be honest. I know it's a crime, but Kazuma, it makes sense. Dog is hilarious. He's so real, you know. He's not all the time. He's real sometimes, okay? Now
I was gonna say, Sora's got some lines that you agree with those?
Only the based ones, not the weird ones. But yeah, I agree with this choice, even though I haven't seen the season. I mean, I love Konosuba. It's great.
Best Girl.
Okay, Josh, step aside. We all know who's winning this one. My queen is here.
Well, I can tell you this, certainly wasn't a tie this season.
Finally, we all know Holo won, and that it wasn't even close. Move on to the best Isekai. At least that one will be surprising.
Just read the results as a formality.
Fine. And the best girl of spring 2024 is Darkness from Konosuba. What the f? Oh no. This is bullshit. All of this is bullshit. Who the fuck? Okay. Alright, Jam Lads. Come here. Come here. I will strangle you through this fucking computer, bro. You didn't choose Holo? You chose the masochist over a fucking goddess? Who the fuck is this down bad for her? You horny ass motherfucker. I waited 16 years. And what did I get? Fucking second place.
Best Isekai. I'm not gonna lie. We all knew that this was actually a fight between 3 shows. The rest of these may as well not even have been here. But let me tell you the absolute disrespect Slime got on this poll. My mouth dropped when I saw the final results. Tying in a very far third with I Didn't Watch Isekai, my boy Rimuru fell behind by over double the votes of his rivals. So when it comes down to it, of these 2, who was the one who garnered the most favor from the people? Well, the best Isekai as voted by the viewers at home was Konosuba Season 3. And this turned out to be a very close one with Mushoku Tensei, just barely falling short of a tie. Even though I have my personal preference between the 2, this was a win-win for me since I love both so much, each bringing their own charms to the table. And when it comes down to Konosuba, it's like the gang never left. We pick up right where we left off and jump right into the next set of hijinks, with the overall season building up to a surprisingly touching finale between Kazuma and Darkness. Now, if I'm being real with you, Darkness was never my favorite Konosuba girl. I mean, I liked her, but I thought she needed more screen time to cook. And oh boy, did she cook. This was a massive W for Darkness fans, and I came out with a new love for the character. If season 4 is not officially announced soon, I'ma lose it, cause I cannot wait another 6 years for this. Best Fantasy. Looking at the nominees, I think we can all admit that this was one of the weaker brackets of spring 2024, with really only one contestant here.
Don't be pulling my leg here, Josh. I can't take another L like that.
Don't shoot the messenger, man. I'm only here to give the poll results.
Please, Josh. Don't let me down for a second time. And the Audience Choice Award for Best Fantasy goes to Spice and Wolf! That's what I'm fucking talking about! Whoa! Let's go, baby! Let's go! Oh,
Best Romance. Once again, not spring 2024's finest moment. Even with the support from some Isekai and fantasy shows airing at the same time, it was really hard being a romance fan over the spring. And the sentiment is kind of reflected in your guys' votes, because this was a tie. Just not one that anybody really likes to be a part of. Because the alternate winner ended up tying with Didn't Watch Any Romance, and the fact that so many people skipped out on the bracket saddens me, but I understand.
who cares, Josh? I'm on top of the world! Can we get 2 Spice and Wolf dubs in the row?
Oh, it's not technically a dub, it's a tie with...
Just give me the results. So, the other and more important winner for the Audience Choice Romance of Spring 2024 is Spice and Wolf! Let's go! Holo Supremacy!
Best Slice of Life. Guys, I'm looking at the results, and I'm actually disappointed in you. This might have been the second strongest overall bracket of the season. We had incredible shows like Girls Band Cry, Sound Euphonium's 10-year finale, Bartender, a 3rd season of Laid Back Camp. Hell, I'll even throw in Jellyfish for you. And y'all still decided to skip all that? I mean, it'd be one thing if this was a close vote, but an overwhelming majority of y'all just didn't watch any Slice of Life this season. That's a whole nother level of disrespect. That's gotta be personal against me or something. Of course, when the Didn't Watch choice wins, we take a look at the runner-ups, and it's surprisingly a tie between Girls Band Cry and Jellyfish Can't Swim in the Night. I say surprisingly only because I thought Girls Band Cry was the underground pick of the season. I mean, there's not a single place to legally watch this in the States. So, yo-ho, fellow mateys. Best Action. After catching up to the season, this was the poll I was most interested to see the results of. Mostly because I wanted to see if Demon Slayer would end up snubbing the shows that actually deserved it. Don't get me wrong, okay, I'm a hater, but when Demon Slayer cooks, Ufotable cooks. I'd be hard pressed to find a more perfect action-packed season than the Entertainment District arc. I mean, that is literal perfection when it comes to tension, choreography, pacing, and blocking. But we look deeper here for the Tourist Awards. We bring everything into focus, not just the flashy colors that we see on the screen. Characters and plot are just as important as the fancy schmancy animation.
Hey now, don't go dissing Demon Slayer like that. It's the anime of all time, with episodes and characters. Quite literally, the anime ever. Can't wait for it to win all the Crunchyroll Awards later this year.
Luckily, this is its last season, so after this year, action and fantasy are safe from Demon Slayer. I just feel bad for the movies coming out in the next 10 years. Crunchyroll might as well call the movie award the Demon Slayer award the years those come out.
Moving from one peak show to another, I swear to God, Josh, if Kaiju or Windbreaker doesn't win, I'm going to lose it. Already gave me the L last season with Delicious in Dungeon, and I will not forgive you a second time, Josh.
I still don't know how that lost.
It's your audience. You cater to them.
Clearly they know something that I don't.
Well, don't say I'm not kind. I'm giving the people a chance to redeem themselves, for I am a man of the people. Come on, guys. I know what the people want, and you clearly want the peak to win.
That doesn't clear up anything.
Shh. I'm the one who knows what the people want, not you.
Okay, man.
And the audience choice for Best Action of Spring 2024 is Kaiju number 8. Let's go. What I tell you?
I'm so happy it wasn't Demon Slayer.
Hookah. I'm a man of the people. I know what they want. We share we share taste, okay? Like, we share taste like cheese, okay?
Best comedy. Yeah, this one isn't even close. There is only one that shall be named king, and his name is Konosuba, baby! To say I'm surprised is a lie. Konosuba has never failed to put a smile on my face, and I see it did it for you either, because this is the most devastating landslide these award shows have ever seen in the history of these anime retrospective videos. Stand proud, Konosuba, for you are funny. Best drama. Okay, I fumbled this one. Way to go, me. It's Best Drama's debut, and I messed it up before it even had a chance. When I'm structuring these polls, I make them pretty early on based off the tags each respective show has in their description. And while it's there now, you have to trust me when I say Girls Band Cry was not tagged with drama for a significant amount of its runtime. And when it came time to publish the poll, I forgot to add it. 3 cheers for the 2 people that gave it a shout out in the other section. You guys are correct. It was the best drama, at least in my heart. So I'm left with the question of who would have won if Girls Band Cry had been nominated. And honestly, I can't tell if it would have made that much of a difference. Because it seems a lot of y'all do not vibe with having extra drama in your life. That's right, yet another category whose winner is Didn't Watch, or in this case, I Don't Do Drama. Which is fair, so for the runner-up, I'll step aside and let Sora announce it for me.
Okay. And the audience choice for best drama is It's a Wolf! Let's fucking go, baby! That's 3 awards in a bag! Show them who's boss, my beautiful wolf! Got it!
Best ending song.
And the audience choice for best ending song is Nobody Got You the Way I Do. Whatever demons are fighting do.
I don't even have to play the song. I just have to play. Best opening song. Much like the best ending song, best opening song was... Yeah, it was kind of... Best protagonist. Yet another stacked bracket. This really could have been anyone's game. Kraft and Hollow were the perfect duo. Oscar gave us our seasonal Giga Chad, Nina gave us some well-needed teenage spunk, and Sakura showed us the full potential of a delinquent not afraid to fight. Of course, we have the safe legacy picks like Deku, Tanjiro, and Rimuru. There's also my personal favorite Kafka, who reminds us all that we're never too old to accomplish our dreams. How can my book publish one day? But in the end, this season turned out to be a battle of the Isekai, with our 2 finalists both finding themselves stranded in a strange world. One's on the potential redemption arc of a lifetime. The other is a goof in it for the money. So of these 2, who did you end up voting for as your favorite protagonist? And the winner of the Spring 2024's audience choice for best protagonist is... Kazuma Sato. Ooh, sorry Rudius, you came up just short. But jokes aside, once again, I can see how Kazuma won over your hearts. He really stepped up this season and truly showed that he cares about his team, putting absolutely everything on the line to save Darkness from the Lord of Scum. I mean, there's a reason why he won Best Boy and Best Protagonist. Kazuma really do be fighting for equal rights. It don't matter if you're a man, woman, child, rich, or poor, you are catching these hands if you cross as people. Anime of the season. So I'm doing a little something new here. Instead of announcing your anime of the season at the end of the video when I finish announcing my anime of the season, I thought, why not just put it in the anime awards? There's still a reason for you guys to keep watching because you have to see what my anime of the season was, but this might help clean up the format a little bit. So, without further ado, I announce to you, your winner was Konosuba. But I am not kidding you, this might have been the closest vote I've ever seen for anime of the season. With just 2 votes putting this off from being a tie, Kaiju number 8 was 3 votes away from taking the gold. This was insane to see. I honestly cannot blame you guys for giving Konosuba the dub because the ending arc of this season was simply beautiful. Much like what I said for Kazuma and Best Protagonist, he really did prove why Konosuba is up there as one of the greatest isekai of all time. And that is reflected in your guys' votes. But does your guys' winner reflect mine? And there are all of your votes. Here's a quick recap of all of your winners. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised at how many that Konosuba, well, won. That's a lot of them, and it won some of the biggest categories too. Like I said before, this video was not technically meant to be its own thing, but it ended up being such a long segment of my anime awards, I kind of just thought, why not just make the Audience Choice Awards and the Anime Awards different videos? So I'm trying it out now. Next time for summer, which is hopefully going to be coming soon to the channel, it is going to be much more organized, especially now that I have this idea in my head. If you enjoyed this, I highly recommend you check out the Spring 2024 Anime Awards. You can find it in the Anime Awards playlist or the direct link that's going to be in several parts of this video or description or comment. Tell me what your individual thoughts are, and then tell me what you think should have won Best Anime. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Let me know down in the comments below, and I will see you lads in the next one.